Rappers seem to be coming up and falling off so often nowadays, and to be a top rapper and stay on top of your scene, you have to consistently perform and release good music, or your career is going to be left behind and someone is most definitely waiting right there to replace you. In this video, we will be looking at some extremely popular rappers who ruined their careers and were completely forgotten about by the rap community and fans. One of these rappers even managed to blow up and become a worldwide known sensation, then got locked up for life, all in the same day. Let's get into it. Lil Pump. We all remember Lil Pump, right? Lil Pump, whose real name is Gazzy Garcia, is a 20-year-old rapper from Florida who blew up back in 2016 in the SoundCloud rap era through his hits D-Rose and Flex Like Ooh, which both premiered on the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel and put Pump in the spotlight. It was this and Lil Pump's crazy personality that quickly drew a lot of fans to him.
You're going 70 miles per hour. How long would it take you to drive 70 miles?
70, nigga?
Oh, why?
He soon after dropped the song Gucci Gang in 2017, which went absolutely crazy online, and has over 1 billion YouTube views at the time of this recording. This is what made Lil Pump one of the biggest rap names at the time, and pretty much any rap fan at least knows who he is. Unfortunately, however, this would pretty much be the start and end of Lil Pump's fame. He ended out taking a year off and then dropped his album Harvard Dropout in 2019, which although had a few big songs such as I Love It with Kanye West and I Skid It, was pretty much a flop and essentially indicated that people were over his music as it became very repetitive. Since then, he's dropped a few songs which haven't received any attention whatsoever. So I guess because the music wasn't working for Pump, he tried going back to using his crazy personality to get his clout back up.
And you can sample this for some of your records.
This is good because I could barely read, so I like looking at pictures better, you know?
In the 2020 election, he was very public about his what would be considered controversial support for Donald Trump, and even appeared at one of his speeches.
I come here to say, Mr. President, I appreciate everything you've done for our country. You brought the troops home, and you're doing the right thing. MAGA 2020. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
However, no one really speaks about him anymore. And on the occasion that he does release music, it's just the same recycled sound from back in 2016 when he first blew up, and fans are clearly over it. The only thing we do see from Pump is him pretty much partying every day on his Instagram story. This next rapper merely escaped life imprisonment at the height of his fame, but a huge consequence on his career. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, is a 25-year-old rapper from New York who first blew up from his 2017 song Pulse 1469 with Trippie Redd, to which he would soon after began beefing with. Later that year, 6ix9ine dropped the song Gummo, which went absolutely insane and blew 6ix9ine into the spotlight. Fans were quickly gained by 6ix9ine as his rapping style was very new and unique. And honestly, Gummo was a very fire song that received a lot of attention, regardless of what you think about the rapper.
My music is trash. It's just hot trash, you know what I'm saying?
From here, he only grew in fame and was quick to back up Gummo with many more hits in the same year, including Kuda, Billy, Gotti, Kiki, and Toddy, which have almost 2 billion combined YouTube views at the time of this recording. People were absolutely loving 6ix9ine's unique sound and the crazy energy he brought to the rap scene. He also became very well known for his internet troll-like personality. However, 6ix9ine's come up would soon come to a quick end. In 2019, 6ix9ine was sentenced to life imprisonment after being found guilty in many racketeering charges associated with his gang. The 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods, 6ix9ine spent almost 2 years behind bars. However, began cooperating with the feds to help them get to the bottom of the 9 Trey Gangsta Blood crime that he was involved in, and earned himself a plea deal where he was released from jail in April 2020 into home confinement. And as of late 2020, 6ix9ine became a free man back on the streets where he still stands today. He instantly received a lot of hate from the rap community, and many labeled him as a snitch, and pretty much everyone was saying that he wouldn't last long back in public before someone was going to run up on him. So in the process, 6ix9ine lost a bulk majority of his fans, and almost every mainstream rapper no longer wanted to collaborate or have anything to do with him. Since then, 6ix9ine actually went live on IG for the first time in May 2020, to which he pulled a world record 2 million live viewers. So regardless of what people thought about him, they were clearly still interested in what he was up to. He later dropped the album Tattletales in September 2020, to which had 2 huge singles including Gooba and Trolls featuring Nicki Minaj, and the rest of the album pretty much flopped. 6ix9ine claimed, however, that was because he was blacklisted by all music platforms and uploaded to Instagram to prove that was the case. Honestly, it does seem that he was censored and the music platforms didn't want to put their names at risk due to the hate 6ix9ine was receiving, so some unfair play was most likely involved. Anyway, 6ix9ine is honestly still very popular to this day, but has not really been releasing much music at all. But regardless, most of the industry has basically turned on him, so it's going to be very hard for him to gain himself back to the loyal fan base he once had. This next rapper is one of very few diamond artists in the world, and what's crazy is that his first ever song that he released that went diamond, Fetty Wap. Willie Maxwell II, famously known as Fetty Wap, is a rapper from Paterson, New Jersey, who rose to fame in 2015 after his self-titled album dropped, with many extremely popular songs that are still loved worldwide to this day, including Trap Queen, 6ix9ine, My Way, and Again. The album was such a success for Fetty, and the song Trap Queen even received diamond certification back in 2019, reaching 10 million unit sales, making it one of only 64 songs ever to do so. Unfortunately, despite the insane love for his debut album, Fetty has not been able to replicate this 2015 success since. He dropped 2 more albums that same year, including For My Fans and a collaborative album Coke Zoo with French Montana, which both completely flopped. This was probably quite demotivating for Fetty as he took a few years off music after that, and no one really heard of him until 2018 when he dropped another album, which also received no love from fans. However, the same year, he appeared on 6ix9ine's song Kiki, which was actually very well received by fans and featured Fetty with his original sound, and overall sparked a potential for the return of Fetty Wap. Since then, Fetty unfortunately lost both his brother Tyshawn in 2020 to a shooting, and then his daughter Lauren in 2020 from a heart defect. So things have clearly been very tough for the rapper, and honestly we hope nothing but the best for him, as he is really such a talented artist, and no one deserves to lose family members like he did. We, like all of his fans, hope to see Fetty back killing the game again soon. This next rapper literally blew up and became a worldwide sensation, and then was locked up for life all in the same day. Tay-K. Tamer McClintry, professionally known as Tay-K, is a 21-year-old rapper from Long Beach, California, who blew up back in July 2017 after his song The Race went crazy online. The song speaks about Tay-K's experience being on the run from the feds for the suspicion of a murder of a 21-year-old man named Ethan Walker that occurred earlier that year in April. He was initially put on house arrest and was awaiting trial while the investigation continued. However, Tay-K instead decided to escape house arrest, go on the race from the police, and drop the song The Race while he was going about it. In the song, Tay-K even directly says, "FFB, I was trying to beat a case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race," as well as "Pop a man, then I go out my way." On the same day, the music video released for the song, Tay-K was caught by authorities in New Jersey, and the lyrics from the song were essentially used in court to prosecute Tay-K, and he was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 55 years imprisonment. All while this was happening, Tay-K was growing a huge fan base behind the scenes, and it was the story behind the song, as well as the catchy tune, it was that made it blow up to the scale it did. The song even went platinum very shortly after in 2018, and if you're a new era rap fan, you've most definitely heard it before. So yeah, Tay-K's look at fame came and went in the blink of an eye, and there's no chance of a return from the rapper. And that's the end of the video. If you stuck around, thanks so much. We would really appreciate any of your thoughts about the quality of the video in the comments. And if you could take a second to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. This would be greatly appreciated and goes so far to growing the channel.